Well, hello folks, ladies and gentlemen. Dane here at Jonah Guitars. What is it, 2015-ish, US Tele, American Tele. Just says Fender Telecaster on the peg head, and it should be upside down to you. It says a serial number made in the US. The complaint. I haven't looked at it yet, and I just saw some dust and some other things that aren't going to affect the way it plays, but they're just too dusty. Anyway, so, and there is some slime on the peg head that grossed me out. It just caused me to get the brush out. Okay, so hey, the customer thinks the neck needs to be adjusted, but he took it to a music store, and the music store guy said that he thinks the truss rod is stripped out. So he brought it to me because I'm the guy that gets things when they present some difficulty. And so I'm just going to look in the truss rod hole here. I haven't even checked to see what the neck looks like. The neck doesn't look terribly bowed. And I, of course, can't see anything in the truss rod hole. It's too small. Looks like there's a truss rod in there, all right. It looks like it might be a little on the sloppy side. It could possibly be a little worn out. I found my 2/8 inch Allen wrenches just hanging out with each other on the bench, not in their cases, or see this one's short. I've chopped it off for some reason, something I needed access to. All right, so, but before I do that, I'm going to just, we got a capo on here. I'm going to just check the relief in the neck. It actually looks a tad high, and this guy was explaining what was going on with his guitar, and I told him that if it's too high, it'll rattle up on the upper frets, and it sounds like that's exactly what's happening to him. A little over 12 thousandths. A lot of people set them up at 12. I don't set up electric guitars at 12 thousandths. I like them around 8, maybe. Yeah, so I'm actually putting that 16 thou under there with barely any, well, like, if you hit it just right, you get no movement at all. So it's right at 16 thousandths right now. So it's definitely high. I'm going to pull it down to 8 to 10 thousandths, providing I can move the truss rod. I've repositioned my guitar on the bench here and turned my camera, trying to get a shot here for you. And we'll use the one with the longer, and we'll also pop that string over there, and that string over there. Probably won't stay, but we'll put it out of the way. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it wants to grab anything in there. It does feel a little wallered out. Well, it didn't look that bad just looking at it, so. Shoot. Wait a second now. Yeah, it's just barely catching anything in there. Let's see. So these 1/8 inch, should be 125-ish, 123. Let's see if metric, what I got here, that's just a little bigger than that. if I do. If anything is a little bigger, that's a little smaller than that. 115 for a 3 mil. Got a feeling 4 mil is going to be way too big. Yeah. 157. So I don't think I can make that jump. Let's see. I know it's not supposed to be metric. It's supposed to be 1/8. Yeah, it's way too big. All right, so I'm going to try tapping this thing in. Yeah, it sucks. I'm gonna poke my ball in there again just to double check that out. It just didn't look that wallered out. Wallered is a technical term. Shoot. It almost looks like it's got some kind of crap down in the end of the Allen where the pit is. I have a little skinny screwdriver I'm sticking in there right now that just to see if there's, you know, if some stuff fell in the hole and got packed into the Allen adjuster there. Allen nut, I guess. I don't know. Oh, maybe. I'm going to turn on my air compressor and blow some air down in there. All right, we're running. So, because I don't like to adjust truss rods under tension, I'm just going to take some tension off the knife, especially a truss rod that might be a little on the difficult side. There's no reason to be fighting string tension along with everything else. All right, so I scratched around in there with that screwdriver, blew some of the crud out, and I definitely is feeling more like it's got a bite on something here. I normally would loosen this a little bit just to see how it was going, but I've got, I don't know how many times I'm going to get to move this thing without it stripping completely all the way to the bottom. Pushing on the end of the rod, into the screwdriver, the Allen, to make sure it stays seated in the bottom. I'm going to tap it again a little bit, just to make sure. Use this tuning peg with my thumb for leverage. All right, and come toward me here. If I can get the wrench to stay on there. Okay, it's turning. Okay. That was maybe a 1/16 of a turn, so I'm gonna go a little more here. No idea how sensitive this rod is. It's a little on the tight side, so all right, I'm gonna try it right there. So I'll tune this thing up and come back in. All right, got it tuned back up. Let's see where we're at now. All right, I'm picking that 12 up. Looks like I'm nudging that 10 too. 10 also. The 8 is going in with no issue. I'm rubbing the 8, so that's good. So we'll check it out right where it is and see. So overcame the strip truss rod nut. Okay, I got a shop full of picks. I got a pocket full of picks. Let's see if I can find a pick. Here we go. I think he's just complaining about cords up the neck. I like the sound of that bridge, that neck pickup. Okay, that's kind of a cool sound. I don't know. Let's see about just bending. It's not real clear. I think it's just that string. Well, that one's kind of choking. Oh no! Alright, I'm going to go ahead and finish the setup on this since he's getting charged for a setup. Truss rod's good now. I'll pick up Hyde's intonation, adjust the string action. It's actually pretty stinking close now. That's right at 4/64, which is really where I like it. And you can't see what I'm doing. I'm checking the radius of the strings to make sure they match the radius of the board. And StreamHack would like to sell you those little understring radius jigs. to do that with, and all you really got to do is just read from your fret to the string. Bottom of the string tells you if you're matching the radius of the board. I like the treble side to be closer though, so I just have to kind of go like, okay, if it's 3 over here, which right now it's not, it's 4/64, and the B string is a tad lower, so I'll raise the B string. Anyway, you just have to match the radius of the fretboard. You don't need a special tool for that. You can use that, or you can use that, or you could use that, which is what I used for many years before I popped for the action gauge. I'm not going to lie, the action gauge is easier to read. All right, that's it, folks. Thanks for stopping by, checking it out. Continue to subscribe, like, share, all of the appropriate things, and peace out, folks. Take care.